Solving radical equations. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and copy this down. A listening check. This is a listening check. Go ahead and shade in the D in radical in the title. Shade in the D in radical in the title. So the very first thing you do is draw a river. Then you're going to isolate the square root. That means get the square root on one side and everything else on the other. So the easiest thing to do would be to take that 2 to the other side. But remember, when you take the 2 to the other side and it crosses the river, what's going to happen? It's going to get wet and it needs to change to a -2. So now you're going to get square root of 2x plus 7 equals -2. Alright, then you just square, cube, 4 through, depending on the index, both sides to get rid of the radical. Alright, so we're going to square it because it's square root, get rid of the radical. So now we're going to get 2x plus 7 because the square root and the squared will get cancelled. -2 squared is 4. And then just solve it like a regular equation. So we're going to take the 7 to the other side. It's going to be -7. Tigers meet Trojans meet Tigers. Tigers win by 3. And then divide both sides by 2. Now the very important step in this one is, this is not necessarily a solution. Okay, this is not necessarily a solution. You actually have to check it to make sure. So you must check your solution, and sometimes you get an extraneous root. So what we're going to do is plug it back in, and you must do this. There's just no way of you know it. So wherever you see x, you're going to put in -3 over 2. So x is equal to -3 over 2. So it's going to be the square root of 2 times -3 over 2 plus 7, all square rooted, plus 2 equals 0. I draw your river. Alright, and this is just a fraction, so that's like over 1. You multiply top, multiply bottom, so that's going to be -3 on the top and 1 times 2 on the bottom. And then remember, whatever you see on the top, if it's also on the bottom, you can just cross those out. So I can cross out 2, say a 2 on the top and a 2 on the bottom, and then so I'm going to have -3 divided by 1, which is -3. So plus 7 plus 2 equals 0. So -3 plus 7 is 4. Square root of 4 plus 2 equals 0. Alright, what's the square root of 4? 2 plus 2 equals 0. 4 equals 0. Is that true? Is 4 equal to 0? No, it's not true. So really in this question, -3 over 2 is not a solution. This question does not have a solution. It's an empty set. This is a listening check. This is a listening check. Go ahead and shade in no solution. So make a little cloud and shade in no solution. So again, the very first thing you're going to do is draw a river. Then you're going to isolate the radical by itself. So in this case, we're going to get rid of that -2. Take the other side, it's going to be plus 2. So we're going to have the cube root of x plus 1 equals 2. We're going to get rid of the radical by doing whatever the index is. So in this case, it's cube root, so we're going to cube both sides. So it just depends what the index is. That's what you do to both sides. Alright, so the cube root and the cube is going to cancel. So it's x plus 1. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And solve like a regular equation. So we're going to get -1 on the other side. So it's going to be x equals 7. Again, you have to check the solution, because just like the other example, x equals 7 might not be the answer. Alright, so we're just going to plug wherever we see x, we're going to just plug in 7. This is a listening check. Go ahead and box that word check. Go ahead and put a box around the word check. Alright, so I see x, I plug in 7. So cube root of 7 plus 1 minus 2 equals 0. 7 plus 1 is 8. The cube root of 8 minus 2 equals 0. You can break 8 down into 4 times 2, 2 times 2, and then now we have books of 3 that we're taking out, which is there. So we're going to get 2 outside and nothing inside. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 equals 0. Is that true? Yes. So your solution, x equals 7, is actually true. We all want it. Yeah. We all need it. We all want it. Yeah. We all need it. Alright, so again, the very first thing you're going to do is draw a river. Then it says isolate the radical by itself. It's already by itself. Okay, so we're going to get rid of it by doing whatever the index, which is 2. So we're going to square it for both sides. So the square root of the square is going to cancel out. So it's going to be 9 minus n equals n squared. And then solve like a regular equation. So let's take everything to the right hand side because it's a quadratic equation. It's going to be plus n minus 90. So n squared plus n minus 90. And then what do I have on this side? Nothing, so 0. Alright, then this is an equation. All you got to do is factor it. So I need two numbers and multiply negative 90 and add to 1. 10 and 9, and which one's positive? Plus 10 minus 9. And solve it, so you're going to get n equals, take the minus 10, and n equals plus 9, and take the other side. You have to check your solutions to make sure that they are true. So we're going to check n equals minus 10, and then n equals 9. So you got to plug it in. So n equals minus 10. Alright, so we're going to get square root of 90 minus negative 10 equals negative 10. That's going to become positive. 90 plus 10 is 100, so square root of 100 equals, that's going to give me 10 equals negative 10. Is that true? Is 10 equals negative 10? No. So n equals negative 10 is not a solution. So now I'm going to check n equals 9. So we're going to get 90 minus 9 equals 9. Well, 90 minus 9 is 81. Square root of 81 equals 9. That's going to be 9 equals 9. Is 9 equals 9? Yes, it is. So your solution to this problem is n equals 9 only. This is a listening check. Go ahead and box the word solution n equals 9 and shade it in.